Okay, so first, hi to all 18 of my subscribers. We've reached the first power of 10 already. Our goal here is the next power of 10 at 100. I get to set a channel name. So, we've always liked going on adventures. We've always liked going where nobody else goes. And we live in Melbourne, so there's plenty of those spots all around Melbourne, right on your doorstep, that no one knows exists. But some of you, who also subscribe to the XSS Adventures channel, might think you've just seen the same video twice. They'll be a lot more different in the future, I assure you, and there'll be a small degree of crossover between both of them. So if you don't want to miss out on anything, subscribe to both channels. The reason why we produced two substantially similar videos to start off with was that it was primarily a test run, to ensure that we can get our heads around how to film, how to edit, and just how the entire procedure works. Most of what we did was actually experimenting with camera angles. So we did one from the top of the windscreen, one from the underside of the car, one from the back of the spare tyre, and one from the mirror looking backwards. This was a shot which I'd seen in plenty of other YouTubers' videos, but I was never 100% sure on where the camera was. So now I'm glad to have finally figured that one out. Now, what didn't work so well, we had the brilliant idea of attaching the camera to the top of the Kodan HF antenna. That one sort of worked while the car was stationary, got quite a lot worse when the car started moving. The other one we did, which didn't turn out very well, was we put a camera on the front of the car and then it didn't record. Battery ran flat. So, we've got a few more trips planned. All of the seasonally closed roads will now be open again, and we plan on revisiting a few of our favourite trips from the early section that we never really recorded. In addition to that, this channel will be primarily focusing on equipment, what we've done, what we wish we'd done, what we learnt the hard way we should have done, and what we're just plain glad we did. So we'll be looking at HF radio, how to talk to people thousands of kilometres away with no infrastructure, how to send position reports on a regular basis automatically, how to send email when you're hundreds if not thousands of kilometres from the nearest phone tower, and the age-old question of, why does your car have so many antennas? We'll be showing you about cooking gear, how to use it, what there is, essential on multi-day trips and pretty handy to have on single-day trips. We'll go over the rear fit-out, over the drawers, over the spare tyre rack, and I'll answer the question of, why do you still not have two spare tyres on your dual spare tyre carrier? We'll go over the mobile 4G to Wi-Fi hotspot and what we've learnt from repeatedly dismantling, reassembling and rebuilding it. We'll go over recovery gear, how you get yourself unstuck when things come unstuck. And lastly, I'll teach you how to make good coffee when you're out in the middle of nowhere with just hot water and not relying on instant. If the weather's good and one lands in a decent place, we'll take you on a radioson chase, show you how it's all done, and we'll show you some of our favourite bushwalks, because you can't and probably shouldn't drive everywhere you go. But last and most certainly not least, we've got a trip later next year planned to go up Cape York. This was a significant factor in deciding to buy the four-wheel drive in the first place, a decision made a bit easier by the fact that neither of us drive to work, and the Peninsula Development Road's becoming further sealed as time goes on, meaning if we don't get up there now, you won't need a four-wheel drive to get there. Join us on our adventures. You might learn something. We certainly did. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and in the comments below, ask me anything. And do I mean anything? Ready? Whoa, I was not ready.
I'm ready. I need to really practice. Everyone travels, right? This is normal people. Oh, you should take this.